I have no idea why I bought this leopard print dress last year. After my last video, there are 2 people who said I was cool enough to pull the bag off. So I decided to cut this dress up, quilt it, and see what it looked like as a bag. The bag in the last video isn't really big, and I'm a lover of a big bag. So I actually ended up making this one bigger than the last one. And I even DIY'd some labels with some transfer paper. Attaching zip pulls to continuous zipper tape is literally the bane of my life right now. Some days I can attach them really quickly, and then other days it takes 20 minutes. When it comes to sewing, my toxic trait is that I feel like everything that I make needs to look like it was shop bought. So the inside construction is a bit finicky to make sure there's no visible seams or stitch lines. Then I also decided to add a D-ring to the outside of the bag because I guess a shop bought bag would have one of those too. I've decided to call this bag the Mimi bag. Firstly, because she got the original prototype before I made the bag for my friend. And secondly, because I know that when she comes down in the morning, she's going to see the bag and say, "Did you make this for me?" I usually only sew at night when she's sleeping, and sewing at 1 a.m. seems to be a guaranteed way to make a lot of mistakes. And in this sewing session, that meant I almost put the bottom of the bag on backwards. But at that point, I knew that I was just a few seams away from finishing. The last step was literally just to attach the handles, and then the bag was all done. As I'm turning the bag out, I always say a little prayer to myself, hoping that I've sewn everything correctly and I don't need to turn it back inside out to re-sew it. Unfortunately for me, I did have to sew one of the seams again, but it was just a really tiny spot. I use a knitting needle just to push out any corners and make sure that everything's sharp. All that's left to do is sew the turning gap closed, but the bag's essentially finished. And I low-key love it. I think I may actually be able to pull it off. Genuinely excited to take it out for a spin. But let me know what you guys think, because I know that the animal print is not everyone's cup of tea. But I really love it though, and I love that I've got space for my Mimi keyring on my Mimi bag. What colour or print do you think I should try next?